Hello, my name is Surreal Lemming, and today I bring for your consideration Bridget. It's on IndieGameStand for the next 4 days as their typical pay what you want style. Beat the average and get the add-on as well, which is quite nice. It's quite an old game, first being released back in September 2003, being a successor come sequel for Pontifex 2. I played the game a while back when I was a young'un, as they say, and when I saw it on IndieGameStand, I was actually quite excited because a wave of nostalgia hit me, and you know how it is with games. Sometimes you remember them through kind of rose-tinted glasses. I had a lot of fun playing it when I was a kid. Spent a couple of days on it, and it just stuck with me for some reason. Basic premise of the game is quite simple. Let's just go start game and pick a. Let's go to one of the easy bridges. Right. So you have to make a bridge, and the idea is that you simulate it, and cars or trains or trucks will try and go across it, and bridges will try to go underneath. You just have to build it so it's strong enough, and the riggers are strong enough. You can also simulate earthquakes if you like. Oh no, wait, no, I can't on this one. Let's try and find the earthquake level. There we go. So, basic idea is that you use these tools that you get here to get iron that you can just build very simple lengths out of, so just like girders. You also have steel, cabling, suspension cable to make suspension bridges, heavy steel, which is a strong version of steel, hydraulics to make drawbridges for the boats, and placing the breakpoints which tells the bridge where to split. You have a budget which you have to stay under. If you go over this budget, well, it will let you go over budget. But there's a lot of score attack sort of opportunities to try and find the cheapest bridge possible. I've done that wrong. So let's simulate, see how this... Oh, that does not work very well. Add a bit more strength to it, shall we? Try and stay under budget. Oh no, I've gone over budget. Yeah, I'm going to fail this one, I think. Right, here we go. Let's try and make an earthquake. Play. Oh, speeds it up. There are a variety of different bridges that you can make. We've got suspension bridges, drawbridges, and normal bridges. Oh, here comes the earthquake. Oh, I survived. Happy days. Happy days. The general UI, as you can see, is quite intuitive and very classic for this sort of game. You've got your edit button, you've got your back button, your simulate button, and it's all quite obvious where it is. So, if I remember correctly, and my brief research does seem to back me up, this game was originally a tech demo of sorts. The idea was to show off the very useful and powerful features of a range of NVIDIA graphics cards that were coming out at the time. And it does some very pretty things, especially for, again, a game of its age. Using real-time reflections of the water, as well as shading. It can simulate day and night in different light cycles. It's also got, well, just the general physics of it as well as it falls apart is pretty impressive for its age. Now, the biggest drawback of this game is it's actually 2D. I know the graphics are 3D and everything, it looks very pretty, but the bridges, if I just delete some of this, you'll actually see the back and the sides move in exactly the same order, as is because they are completely 2D bridges. There's no 3D simulation involved. Which, a game like this, especially in these day and times, needs 3D simulation. It is... The main problem of the game is its age. And it does show it. Even the graphics look quite decent for it. And if I actually just go to the options menu very quickly, I'm pretty sure there's a few... Well, you got up to ×8 anti-aliasing, and you've got up to 2560 by 1600 resolution. That's quite unusual for a game with this age. And while that is impressive, I always have to say for its age. And there are indie games such as World of Goo, which do the whole 2D bridge building sort of thing much better than this in a more fun and engaging way. And there are a huge variety of 3D bridge building games that do full 3D simulation and everything, which, well, it's what a game like this needs in this day and time. So, my verdict on this, give it a miss. It feels very old-fashioned, and even for its time, it was quite short. I mean, if you actually just look at this, the extra levels are the DLC, which you only get 8 of them, which isn't great. But you only get 4 different difficulties, and each of them only has, well, that's got 6 levels. That's got 8, and I think the other 2 have 8 as well. So look, yeah, 8 and 8. So you wouldn't spend more than 5-6 hours on it max. Really, I only had so much fun as a kid because I just make stupid bridge designs and see if they go across. But now I'm a bit older and there's better games for doing that. I'm not so sure. I would love them to make a remake of it with full 3D simulation. This company seems to know how to make a bridge building game. But again, give it a miss for now. Thanks for watching. I shall see you in 4 days. This is Surreal Lemming, signing out.